Hello guys and welcome. In this video we're going to be learning the different parts of the guitar. Moving forward with this instrument, you have to know the pieces that make up the guitar. That way in subsequent lessons, when I communicate with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about and we can vibe, right? It will also help you communicate better with fellow guitar players. There are two different types of guitars actually. We have the acoustic, that's this one that I'll be teaching today, and we also have the electric. Since most beginners use the acoustic guitar, that's what we're going to be doing today. That's what I'm going to be teaching on today. Okay, so the acoustic guitar has three main parts: the head or the headstock, which is this area right here, the neck, that's this long part here, and the body. This part right here is the body. Okay, so and these have little pieces within them, which we're going to talk about. On the head or headstock, these little things you see here are called tuners or tuning pegs. Okay, obviously this helps to tune the guitar by either tightening the strings or loosening the strings, okay, to change the pitch. Okay, that's what these things here, there's 6 in number. Okay, and then we have in between the head and the neck, we have this little plastic white piece here. It's called the knot. Okay, now the knot helps to keep the strings in place. Okay, so it doesn't like wobble all over the place. Okay, that's what the knot does, and it also helps the strings also rest on the knot before, you know, hanging over the tuning pegs. Okay, now moving forward, we have the neck, right? This whole black place you see here, is called the fretboard or fingerboard. Okay, and on the fingerboard, attached to the fingerboard, we have frets. These little spaces you see here are called frets. When I say go to the 5th fret, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th fret here, right? So this attached to the fingerboard or fretboard are frets. Now these little vertical things you see here are called fret wires. These things you see here that go vertical all the way, okay, are called fret wires. And these circles here are called fret markers. They're basically for two things: for decoration, 1, and 2, it also helps you know at what point you are on the guitar. Okay, like there's a fret marker here on the 3rd fret, you know you're on the 3rd fret. There's one on the 5th fret, you know you're on the 5th fret. There's one on the 7th, and so on. Okay, so that's what fret markers are for. Okay, going forward, we also have strings. Obviously these strings have names. Okay, we'll still go over this in other lessons, but let me just go over it right now. We have starting from the 6th, we have E, A, D, G, B, and E. Okay, so this is the 1st to the 6th. We don't count it starting from up here, we count it from the thinnest, which is the 1st, okay, down here. So it's E, A, D, G, B, and E. That's the name of the strings. Okay, cool. Now moving forward to the body of the guitar, this attached to the body of the guitar is this black thing here, this black wooden thing here. It's called the bridge of the guitar. Okay, this is where the strings are attached. Okay, on the bridge of the guitar. Now on the bridge we still have this little white plastic here. It's called the saddle. It's where the strings rest before they go into this hole right here. Okay, and when the strings go into the hole, they are anchored by bridge pins, these black pins here. Some bridge pins are white, it depends on the guitar you have, it doesn't matter, but they're called bridge pins. They kind of pin these strings in place so they don't pull out. Okay, that's what bridge pins are for, okay, on the bridge. Okay, and now this is called the sound hole. This hole you see here, it is where the sound is produced on an acoustic guitar. Okay, the sound hole, like if I play it, you can hear it because the sound is coming from the sound hole. All right, so like here you see this thing here and here, they're called strap buttons. If you want to stand and play your guitar, you need to, you know, like wear a strap belt and anchor your strap belt to this strap button here. They're called strap buttons or strap pins. Okay, now some guitars have this, mine doesn't. It's a small plastic thing here that just goes kind of round here. It's called the pick guard. It helps prevent your guitar from being scratched by the pick, by your pick when you're playing, you know, so it doesn't kind of ruin the finish. Okay, so that's what that is called. I'm sure you have it on your guitar, some don't, it's fine. This this white line that goes round the guitar is called the binding. It just gives it a smooth finish and makes it look beautiful. Okay, so of course this is the back. This whole side is the back of the guitar. Some guitars have this, some don't. This little cutaway here, like where you can rest your ties here on this little cutaway, it's called cutaway or the waist. Okay, so my guitar is a semi-acoustic because it has certain parameters. Like you can see that there's a volume here, there's a gain, there's a tuner here, there's where I can increase the bass because it's a semi-acoustic, and I can kind of amplify it by plugging in a jack here and plugging it to a speaker. That's why it's a semi-acoustic. Okay, some people have just acoustic, and that's fine. Some people don't have all of this because theirs is just acoustic. So let's review everything again. Head or headstock, neck, and body. On the headstock, tuners or tuning pegs, knot, fretboard or fingerboard, frets, these lines here, fret wires, this round things here, fret markers. Okay, we have the strings obviously, and they have names: E, A, D, G, B, E. In other words, any it's dynamite, good by any. E, A, D, G, B, E. And moving forward, we have the body of the guitar. We have the sound hole here. We have the bridge. Attached to the bridge is the saddle. We have these little things here called the bridge pins. We have this nice finish here that goes around the guitar. It's called the binding. We have the back, of course. Strap pins or strap buttons. Okay. And of course, the back. And don't forget the cutaway or the waist, depending on the kind of guitar you have. So guys, that's it for today. Assignment is going to be up on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.